Business leaders have come to expect the worst from conversations with CIOs. They expect CIOs to say no to the things they want to do, or they prepare themselves for the CIO to tell them what won't work or what will cost too much. These are tough meetings, but they don't always have to be. Listen to Chris Henry, who until recently served as the CIO of Grant Thornton. He's taken ideas from some of the hottest business books on the market and combined it with advice from his peers to pursue the CIO version of what he calls quiet leadership.
The thing about quiet leadership, it's actually a book by David Rock. It talks about a 6-7 layer model of approaching and leading people. He talks about changing the conversations that you have with your people and with others. And it gives you a structure. It's almost like the computer OSI model, but it's a model of thinking about breaking segments of the conversation and approach into thinking at the top. Then you do visioning, planning, then you do detail, then you have problems, and then you have drama. So usually within those layers, you can fit what's happening within a conversation or an approach into buckets to sort of segment it to allow everyone to sort of get through to the objective or vision. An example is you might have someone in your team that magnifies problems. So what you might do is that in the meeting is you might segment that off in a parking lot if they're always going to bring problems forward, or because they're getting into the detail and the problems. But really, why are we here? We're here for the objective or the vision. And then you just need to move up the stack and bring that person out of their problem and say, okay, let's do something called the 7 hats. I don't know if you've heard about that. I learned it from the CIO of a bank in the US. And what that is you go around the table and you have everybody, all 7 of them or however many there are, talk about all the problems they see with something. Then you go around and you talk about all the solutions or opportunities people see. And that brings the whole group up. There's a good person I know called Mike McClue who was with Ernst & Young. And one of the things he would do is he'd say, meetings are only for good news. If there's something that has to be brought up in a meeting that's not good news, fix it beforehand so that when you bring everyone together in the meeting, that you only bring good news, and then that way it helps to energize the group.
CIOs don't have to be Pollyannas, but they can cut through the drama, park the issues that aren't relevant, and look for the good news to share with their colleagues. Maybe people will even start looking forward to meetings with them. For Canadian CIO TV, I'm Shane Chick.